The Abduction Incident. Prologue. In the quiet town of Red Creek, strange lights had been appearing in the night sky. Most residents dismissed them as weather balloons or military exercises, but a few believed something more sinister was at play. Among them was Emily, a local high school teacher with a passion for astronomy. She had been tracking the lights for months, convinced they were signs of extraterrestrial activity. Chapter 1. The Disappearance. One summer evening, Emily set up her telescope in a field just outside of town. As she focused on a particularly bright light, she noticed it was moving in erratic patterns. Suddenly, the light zoomed towards her, and everything went black. When she woke up, she was in her own bed, her memory of the night a complete blank. She quickly realized she had lost an entire day. Her friends and family were worried. "You vanished for a whole day, Emily," her best friend Sarah said. "We were about to call the police." Emily, determined to find answers, checked her telescope and discovered it had been damaged, as if something heavy had fallen on it. Chapter 2. The Mark. Over the next few days, Emily began to experience strange symptoms. She had vivid nightmares of being on an operating table, surrounded by tall, thin figures with large black eyes. She also found a strange, circular mark on her arm that she couldn't explain. She visited Dr. Harris, the town physician, who dismissed it as a reaction to an insect bite. But Emily knew better. She confided in Sarah, who suggested they visit the old library to research alien abduction stories. There, they found accounts eerily similar to Emily's experiences. The marks, the missing time, the nightmares, it all fit. Emily decided to document everything, hoping to uncover the truth. Chapter 3. The Investigation. Emily's investigation led her to a support group for people who believed they had been abducted by aliens. There, she met others with similar stories and marks. One of them, Mark, claimed to have seen a spacecraft near the old quarry. "It's a hotspot for activity," he said. "You should check it out, but be careful." Determined to find proof, Emily and Sarah drove to the quarry one night. They brought cameras, flashlights, and a sense of trepidation. As they explored the area, they found strange circular patterns burned into the ground. Suddenly, the temperature dropped, and their flashlights flickered. A low humming noise filled the air, growing louder and more intense. Chapter 4. The Encounter. Before they could react, a blinding light engulfed them. Emily felt herself being lifted off the ground, her body paralyzed. She struggled to stay conscious, but the light was overwhelming. When she woke up, she was inside a sterile, metallic room. Sarah was beside her, unconscious. Tall, thin figures surrounded them, their large eyes observing with cold detachment. Emily tried to scream, but no sound came out. One of the figures approached, holding a strange device. It pressed the device to her forehead, and a searing pain shot through her body. Images flooded her mind: distant planets, alien landscapes, and countless other abductees. She realized these beings were conducting experiments, using humans as test subjects. Chapter 5. The escape desperation fueled Emily's determination to escape. She noticed a small panel on the wall, glowing faintly. Using all her strength, she managed to reach it and press a series of buttons. The room's door slid open, and alarms blared. She shook Sarah awake, and together they stumbled through the corridors, pursued by the alien figures. They found what seemed to be an exit, a hatch leading outside. With the aliens closing in, they opened the hatch and jumped, falling into darkness. They landed in the quarry, bruised but alive. The spacecraft above them emitted a deafening roar and disappeared into the night sky. Chapter 6. The aftermath. Emily and Sarah returned to Red Creek, shaken but resolute. They shared their story with the support group, who believed them without question. The town remained skeptical, but Emily didn't care. She had her proof, photos of the patterns at the quarry and the circular mark on her arm, now a permanent reminder of her ordeal. Emily continued her research, determined to uncover the truth about the extraterrestrial visitors. She knew they were still out there, watching, waiting. The nights were no longer peaceful, and the skies no longer held wonder, but fear. Yet Emily remained vigilant, ready for whatever came next. Epilogue. Years later, Emily published a book about her experiences, titled The Abduction Incident. It became a bestseller, sparking debates and discussions worldwide. While some dismissed it as fiction, others saw it as a warning. The lights in the night sky continued to appear, and the legend of Red Creek grew. Emily's story served as a testament to the unknown dangers lurking beyond the stars, reminding humanity to look up with caution and curiosity.